So what I want to know is why. I mean, Graf Pinkert is crushing it right now. This is the best our business has been in 20 years, my dad says.
Yep.
And you know why is everybody killing it?
Well, a lot of people would say the supply chain is broken and that's a reason why it shouldn't be. I think that we need to acknowledge the fact that between the US government and the Federal Reserve, they helicoptered in probably 2 or 3 times as much money into the economy as we really needed to stave off the pain and suffering.
Mm-hmm.
And all that money is chasing the old level of demand, and the ports, the railroads, the transport system is set up for the old level of demand, not the old level of demand times 2. So what's helping our shops to thrive and is then driving orders for equipment from Graf Pinkert and Company,
Mm-hmm.
I believe, is that because everything got financialized. Disclaimer, I'm an MBA. I'm not a financial MBA, but I'm an MBA. The MBA's financialized everything. Nobody wants to hold inventory. Nobody wants, everybody's dragging out payments. And guess what? When you don't have inventory and all of a sudden demand spikes, you're between a rock and a hard place. And you've got to call somebody that can get you parts.
Mm-hmm.
And our members are agile, they're nimble, they've got materials, probably they know people who have materials. We have quality suppliers in our association, service centers, direct mills, importers. So if you call a PMPA member shop, the chances are you'll get a yes quote.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll get a delivery it's a responsible delivery. So I like to say our link of the supply chain isn't broken, and we proved it in December. We came in at our highest December ever. We were up 23% higher than the 5-year average for December's.
Highest December as far as turnover for the year, as far as
sales. Yeah. Our year finished up 18.5% over the prior year. And our leading indicators for sales, lead time, employment, and profitability, all strongly optimistic going forward next 3 months. Now, I just saw a news report about shelling in Eastern Ukraine. There's our disclaimer, folks. Geopolitics trumps everything. But bottom line, our part of the supply chain is as strong and thriving as it has ever been.
Right. And you're seeing some real reshoring, you'd say?
Well, I can't say that I'm seeing the reshoring, but if we just look at the last census report, exports of U.S. manufactured goods were up 18% from 2020 to 1.1 trillion. And that's before they, do their seasonal adjusting, magical bureaucratic, give it the spin the talking heads want. Exports of industrial supplies were 170 billion. If it's an industrial export, it's going to have parts from a precision machining shop in it. There's going to be fluid, there's going to be hydraulics, there's going to be air activation, there are going to be pins for electronic connectors, there's going to be manifolds. I mean, if it's any more sophisticated than a hand tool, like a shovel, we've got parts in it if it does something.